I love men. I do. I love your culture.
A bunch of men found that video, so I will greet you with a traditional Happy Super Bowl. I would perform the ceremonial ball scratch, but I believe TikTok would take it down. And I do not hate men, okay? Some of my best friends have dated men. I've thought often to myself about how when I'm older, I'd love to fly to Home Depot and adopt one.
People cheat. I'll tell you why. It's like having the same curry every night. You just get bored and sick of it. So you have to try a burger and chips now and again, don't you?
Where are all of the hot men?
I have an important reminder for you today. Do not be afraid to be a bitch. Because when you have boundaries and when you know your worth, you might inevitably be called a bitch. And that's others, mostly men, being uncomfortable with the fact that a woman will not let anyone push her around or take advantage of her. So be a bitch today.
Attention all men, do not introduce us to a vibe that you cannot maintain. Do not pretend to be a better version of yourself than you actually are to trick women into falling in love with you. If you suck, show us you suck! Thank you!
Absolutely sick and tired of going on dates and people are interviewing me to see if I'm a good person. I don't want to be a good person anymore. I'm fucking bored. They're like, oh, are you family oriented? No. I hate them all and I'm a whore. Next question.
I'm so mad right now because I can't stand listening to my friends complain about losers anymore. Ladies, please hear me. Please listen to me when I say this. If you are going to spend your 20s, your defining decade, your prime, crying over a guy, make it a rich guy. For every 22-year-old girl crying over a broke 21-year-old frat guy, there is a man out there who is willing to take you and your friends to Vegas and have you dance on a table in a club and shoot money at you with a little money gun. And I get it. Sometimes you accidentally fall in love with a broke guy who lives with his parents. That's fine. Mistakes happen. It happens. But if you're gonna fall in love with that guy, he needs to treat you well enough to make up for the time that you are losing on a yacht with a rich man. If you're in your 20s and you're dating a guy and he is not making you feel amazing every single day, or helping you with your finances, helping you with your career, helping you see the world, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
If you want to make somebody obsessed with you, then this video is for you. Disclaimer, the tips used in this video are very toxic, so only use it on somebody who deserves it because it is guaranteed to work. Tip number 1, never be too available. Act as if you're a busy person, even if you're not. People naturally want things that they can't have, so don't be too needy and jump at the first opportunity you get to hang out with them. Tip number 2, and this is probably the most important one, be inconsistent. Inconsistency will have somebody literally losing their mind over you. One day, act completely interested. And then the next day, just like that, don't talk to them and act like you don't care. They will be constantly chasing the version of you that is interested in them. Tip number 3, be unbothered. Hurt in silence, heal in private. This is all a mind game. And the moment that they realize how much you actually care, you already lost the game. And number 4, have options. If you have backup plans, you will automatically not be as invested in this one person, and that is going to come off to them. They will realize that you do not need them, and that will make them want you even more.
You really get out of a toxic relationship and bitch, you have X-ray vision. You can see it. You see it. You see it. You see it from a mile away. You really do. You know, I don't want to be like my healing journey, but honestly, y'all, like, you see the bullshit. You see it so easily and quickly, you know? And you see relationships that your friends are in and just absolutely glorious, beautiful, amazing, just, oh my God, I see God in your eyes type of women. Just entertaining and being in full-blown relationships with these horrible men and all of the excuses that we are so conditioned to make for men's behavior. And it's just like, I'm over here like, you know, and like, I know, I'm not judging because I've been there, but wow, you see that shit from a mile away. You see that shit from a mile away. I wish I could take the blinders off of everyone.
cheating is only acceptable for women, and this is why. If I go out with another man, he's going to pay. If you go out with another woman, you're going to pay. And that's unacceptable. That's my check. And if she pays, you're a bum, and I don't date bums.
Every time you get heartbroken by a man, you have to change your mindset. It's not because you don't deserve love. It's not because you aren't good enough for him. It's because the universe doesn't want you to have an ugly boyfriend. An ugly boyfriend isn't meant for you, okay?
Please, answer me this. Why does America hate women? Why? What did we do to deserve this hate?
Besties, I did it. I went on the date. I'm back in my home, alive and well. Now that I'm back, it is time to review. High-level notes. Will I see him again? No. Moving forward, how else can I describe my experience? He was nice, but to me, nice is the absolute bare minimum. It's the floor. You need to be nice and. You can't just be nice. Everyone's nice. Grow up. Conversation wasn't there. Chat wasn't there. Banter wasn't there. So we will be moving on to the next one. When is the next date? I don't know. Please stay tuned, but I will not be seeing this man again. But we live and we learn, right? So please, on episode 1 of my serial dating challenge, is it me or is it them? It is definitely them in this situation, but let's see what date number 2 has to offer. Thank you.
I got a challenge for you. Find me a self-proclaimed nice guy who actually really is a nice guy. It doesn't exist. It's like a freaking unicorn. I've always wanted to see a unicorn though.
Misogyny and misandry are not the same. Misogyny is the instigation of hate. Misandry is a response to the hate already instigated. Misandry is a reaction.
Be fucking ashamed of your fucking scum. You are fucking scum.
So real quick, we're in New York City. Can you just name whatever comes to your head that women are just naturally better at than men?
Everything. I was gonna say everything.
And yourself?
My gut reaction was everything.
I can't answer that without being sexist.
Be sexist.
I mean, I just prefer girls in literally every possible way of speaking. And, like, if I could go through life without interacting with men, that sounds like paradise.